Hey there, gang. This is White Panther coming to you from Tucson, Arizona with episode 7, volume 3 of our video series Inside the Panther's Lair. Today we'll be talking about a song called Just Ain't Christmas. Just Ain't Christmas. I so did not want to write a Christmas song. I really, I even went out flat out and just said it out loud. I am not, no matter what, I'm not going to write a Christmas song. Or so I thought. I had gotten to thinking about the year or so that had elapsed before the Christmas when I wrote this one. There was a lot of less than pleasant stuff going on in my life. I had to let a lot of people go. I had to cut some folks out of my life that, sad to say, were just not enriching my life. I'll say that in the spirit of a Christmas song. I don't remember exactly when it was. At some point in time, I guess I grew up, or I won't say grew up. People know me better than that. But there was a point, and again, I don't know exactly when it was, when I kind of grew a little bit jaded. I guess is probably a better description for what happened. The magic of it all just seemed to fade away. Yeah, it was always a kick watching the kids open their presents on Christmas mornings, and part of it was probably not being in and around the family as much as I used to be. It was and still is difficult for some of them to understand the new life that I've adopted since moving out here to the desert. And I explained to them, I said, you guys really don't need to get it. You just need to understand that I'm in a really good place and I'm really happy where I am right now. And if you can be happy for me, that's all I would ever ask of anybody. And if you can, just let me be. There's a big smile on my face. That's not there by accident. So, anyway, I was going to surprise baby girl, and I was setting up the tree one day a little early so it would be all done and set up when she got home from work. I was wrapping her presents and tucking them all under the tree, and I guess you could call it my Grinch Who Stole Christmas moment. Then it just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. What it was that had faded for me when it came to the holiday season. It ain't about the presents. It ain't about the tree. It's about just spending time. I mean, really spending time, not just sitting in the same room, but spending time with the people that you love. It's a little sad that that part of American life, for the most part, and it's probably true all over the world, just doesn't seem to be there the same way that it was, at least the way I remember it when I was growing up. The world was a lot simpler. Problems were there, but they were always just off in the distance. There was always time to sit down around the dinner table. There was always time to share stories and laugh and really spend some good quality time. And I hate that phrase, quality time. Spend good, quality, time with the family, and just leave all your worries behind. Just be there in the moment with the people that you love. So I had my Grinch that stole Christmas moment, and had my epiphany. And I'm just a big mush. I swear I must be going through menopause or something. I got all teary-eyed, and the song just came to me, fully arranged in my head, chomping at the bit to share it with baby girl when she got home, but I wouldn't do it until it was done. Spent probably 15 or 20 minutes in the studio with George trying to find the right sound just for the jingle bells. We did some fun stuff with tripling up the sounds and echoes and what have you, and we got it just about right, just about where we wanted it. When the song starts to build a little bit, you hear the pads underneath it. I was looking for just the right sound of a choir oohing and eyeing. And I think we went through about every sound sample that George had a couple of times until we found that we got it just right. I can still, wow, I can still feel myself just welling up with tears, sitting in the studio, listening to all of it come together as we were building the mix just before we put down the final set of vocals. And I was just smiling to myself, like, wow, this one's going to be a good one. It took me quite a few attempts to finally get the vocals down once we had gotten past the scratch vocals. And there was one phrase that for the life of me I just could not get out without getting all choked up. It's that very last "No Christmas, just ain't Christmas." George, God bless him. Oh, I love this guy. God bless him. He actually tricked me. You know, we did it a few times dry, and I was trying to get the melody just right because originally I was getting choked up. I was going a little too high on it, and he would just throw it at me in the headset, and I would repeat it back, and he would throw it at me in the headset. I just give it a little bit more, and I said, "Okay, I'm ready to go." He goes, "Nope, we got it." He actually got me doing it with no music in the background, and you can still hear that. If you listen closely, you can hear the edit where we kind of had to patch that in. You could also hear that as close as I was able to come, you could still hear in my voice that I was still a little bit choked up about it. I have not forgotten that this is still just a demo cut. That there are a handful of songs that I put out there that, yes, I keep saying over and over again, my vocals are always going to be the weak point of any of the songs I put out there. I've got just enough juice in me, and I sing close enough to on key to get the demos down. But it's we spent a lot of time on this one, more than we probably did on almost any other song, because even though it was just a demo, it was really important to me to get this one right. I really wanted it to have a real relaxed, melancholy, I guess nostalgic feel to it, for lack of a better word. And I took a ribbing when I finally started telling folks, I kind of wrote a Christmas song. And then one friend of mine was listening, one of the first few people to hear it before I actually put it out online. And his words hit me like a ton of bricks. He said, "Yeah, you kind of wrote a Christmas song, but it's really more of a love song than a Christmas song." And it hit me in that moment that that's exactly what this has all been. I have been so incredibly blessed. And forgive the video effect here. I don't know what's going on there. It's trying to keep me from getting too serious before we wrap this up. Anyway, it is, at its very core, just a love song. Because Christmas would not be Christmas, or would any day in my life be what it is if I couldn't come home to this amazing moment. So I'm going to wrap this up right quick, if I can, and get on to the music. Thank you all for listening and indulging me. I even, and this was so touching. If you look up on Reverb Nation, there is buried in all of these videos and the other handful of videos that I put together. One of the fans actually took the time and put a few stills together and the lyrics across the bottom of the page, and actually put a simple little video together. And I thought that was just so sweet and so touching. So they asked to remain anonymous, so you know who you are. Thank you. That was really, really sweet. So all all that having been said, this is White Panther. Even though it's the middle of June, Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas. And I don't care what it is that you celebrate. I don't care what it is that you call the day that you set aside to just dedicate yourselves and give yourselves completely to your loved ones. It could be every day. It could be any and every day. So cherish them, your loved one, even when it's not that easy sometimes. This is White Panther asking you to keep music in your hearts. And may God bless you.
I remember those snowy nights when I was growing up. All those late December evenings with some hot cocoa in my cup, looking out the window and up into the sky for that jolly old man with the flying reindeer and a sparkle in his eye. Though my innocence may have faded as the years have come and gone, if there's one thing that I've learned my whole life long, it's that Christmas just ain't Christmas if I can't head back home. At the dawn of Christmas Day, gifts all around the tree, I see the smiles on the children's faces, remembering how it was when that was me. But now it all means so much more, and I can tell you that with pride. I got everything I wanted, 'cause I got my baby right here by my side. Though my innocence may have faded as the years have come and gone, if there's one thing that I've learned my whole life long, it's that Christmas just ain't Christmas if I can't head back home. Christmas ain't about presents, Christmas ain't the tree. It's all about good times with friends and your loving family. But the thing I love the most of all is so easy to see, is that Christmas is finally here, now that you are here with me. We may not get the snowy nights that I got back in my youth, but I'd rather just hold you 'neath the mistletoe, and baby, that's the truth. Looking into your eyes, I'll see all I'll ever need, and that jolly old man with the flying reindeer, well, I'm sure that he'll agree. That though my innocence may have faded as the years have come and gone, there's one thing I have learned my whole life long, it's that Christmas just ain't Christmas. No, Christmas just ain't Christmas if I can't be home. with